Hello, my name is Alexander, and but you can call me Alex here. And today we're gonna be showing you and knowing the enemy here. So, well, we're gonna need to sell our city within the turn 0. Okay, so we're gonna found our lovely city of Honolulu. The Polynesian parasite persists. Anyway, the topic of this video is to know your enemy. So the AI starts with the text mining, pottery, animal husbandry, and if you trade technologies and also get archery with the AI. I presume um, um, they also get the wheel, but they don't have archery, so I don't think they have the wheel. Uh, the AI has a lot of bonuses against you, which includes here 3 warriors, 2 workers, a scout, and 2 settlers. Pretty OP, yeah, considering they're literally on chieftain or settler difficulty. Oh, also, look at their ranks here. Look at the AI's ranks here, and you'll get to know your enemy much better. Right here. Uh, uh, this idea of putting a bunch of civs on a map, like this was not mine, it was Vale Fisk. Idea, go watch him. Okay, so I can get a warrior immediately, or I can find a Yuri warrior. So the best way to know your enemy here is to put a bunch of civs on a tiny Panji map, and you will know uh, what you are dealing with here. Okay, so what do you want to put here? At turn 0, oh, meeting all these other civs, you will know what the AI starts with. The AI starts with 5 techs. Next, they don't have a culture bonus, so that's okay. They start with 12 happiness. That's a very huge indicator that they're on a lower difficulty. Their force is on 29 in strength due to their scout and 3 warriors. They start with more land than you, due to the 2 settlers. I'm pretty sure they don't start with gold. The AI can just ignore it. The AI can also have a lot more crop yield than you due to the amount of cities they can potentially get. And since that they're on top happiness, it's a huge indicator, as I said, on a lower difficulty. So on settler difficulty, you have use out there. You are starting at happiness is on 15, and on chieftain difficulty, your starting happiness is on 12. So if you wanna have a feel for what the AI is playing as if you wanna have the feel on the bonuses the AI gets here, you're gonna need to play on settler. You're gonna need to play on chieftain difficulty because they precisely have 10, 12 happiness. Start with a settler, play as Babylon, and then you'll get to a close feel of what the AI is generally like. On settler difficulty, as a deity, a player that typically plays on deity. I haven't played deity in a while, by the way. You'll discover very quickly that the more saves that you have on Chieftain are settler difficulty, you the more powerful and tech savvy you'll get. Oh look, I discovered the lost tech of pottery. Don't need to research that, okay. Okay, right, beeline straight towards right because we're playing as Babylon here. Unsettle or difficult. Unshifting difficulty, aka the deities, the AI's usual, 100% of the time difficulty they play on while you're on deity. This is how easy it is for an AI to take your own city. Yeah. The AI can and legit just flat out take you out with 4 units. It's or more. However, there's some good news here. The AI, due to the fact that that board game AI is so gosh dang hard to program, the AI ends up making questionably so-called smart decisions. And what the AI normally does is determine which unit it is their biggest threat. For example, if I had a lovely warrior and a bowman, and the AI is gonna most likely choose this bowman over the warrior, or in this case, if you're not playing as Babylon, the archer sense range units are typically your best is case for defense, since they don't need to take damage in order to deal damage hits to the other units. If it's a capital, that's a different story. If you throughout my experience, especially on a siege, the AI will tend to go for your siege units, since they're very effective against cities. When it comes to destroying units, the AI will try to aim for either your weakest or strongest units, and try to focus on one unit, and that's it. However, there's one cheesy thing you can do here. And that is, here's some cheesy things that you can do with the AI. You can steal their worker and they will feel broken. Trust me, stealing the AI's work is gonna cripple the AI, even on Deity. Also, when it comes to combat here, uh, even it goes for all AI units. The AI would try, if you back off your units, it's towards the 3-tile radius here. The AI, unless if there are siege unit, the AI will hit, or there's a bit of geography, and the AI will try to step out of the city and then shoot. And if it's a range unit, they'll try and shoot their her arrows straight up on one of your units. And The cheesy part is once their unit is out, you can kill them immediately, which makes this siege a lot more easier. Also, due to the AI's production in here, the AI can churn out bowmen at a pretty quick pace. It's archers and warriors, so yeah, you should expect a carpet of doom if the AI decides to declare war on you willy-nilly. Eh? Yeah. What if there's a siege unit or artillery? For an artillery, you're just gonna need to step away like 4 tiles away from the city center, and then make sure that you have at least a road coming out of the city for a siege unit or any unit if you want the AS units to get out of the city center. The AS units are always safe in the city centers. Okay. This. So when it comes to diplomacy, here, you're gonna need to get at your relations with the AI to a favorable level. Oh, and once your relationship is favorable, declare friendship because you're gonna need allies in your quest to victory. Ready? However, they always have a tendency to backstab you, depending on the context. In my first game with Unicef, the reason why Japan kept on trying to backstab me is because it was trying to win domination, and I was trying to win science victory. Hmm. Well, if the AI, if you've befriended the AI and they still backstab you, they probably think will have a weak army. And the third reason why the AI might backstab you is because as you didn't fulfill their promise to stop forward selling them, or you didn't give in to her demand of stop settling cities near them. Okay, so what else in terms of AI behavior? Oh, the AI can be cheesy at times, but when you have at least 2 workers within city bombardment range, and the unit within the yeah, city center is a melee unit, I need 2 workers here. There will be city bombardment on your one sacrificial worker, while the other worker gets stolen by the other AI unit. It works when it comes to luring the AI's units out to make the siege easier. Uh, Usually, those types of tactics usually work. Okay. I mean, AI is supposed to be predictable and seemingly smart, and Unciv AI almost practically perfects it. Okay, so what do we talk about next? Oh, this is interesting here. Unlike Civ AI, where they really determine your numbers rather than your actions and denounce you for being a quote-unquote warmonger, Unciv AI is a lot more different. And I haven't noticed this until now, but Unciv AI isn't like Unciv AI most of the time. If we just get used to diplomacy here, you since the AI has the inability to call you a warmonger, just because you're defending, just because you've taken like 2 cities in defense, and the AI won't call you a warmonger, the but I haven't had an instance where the AI will denounce me. Yeah. I mean, when it comes to the AI, it's surprising that if you declare war on them once in the early game and you wait a bit, they don't even denounce you or call you a warmonger. It's surprising that the AI here isn't just robotic for video game's sake. Okay, so oh, the AI in some way is when it comes to settling cities. It's like your brain, but slightly more robotic and oftentimes naive. I mean, I often had an AI settle a crappy city in my borders as Russia. So in my game as I am somewhere down the in one of my games here as Russia here, it precisely settled the Siamese Thai here settled a very very crappy city in this area right here. I mean, it didn't even matter with their setting resources. If the AI sees land and it tries to settle on it, on it, it if the AI sees resources and luxuries, the AI will determine settling location based on their resources and luxuries and natural wonders. I'm not sure about mountains though. Oh, or the coasts. But I've seen I settle very very weird cities. This city state AI just settled next to a mountain, and just because there's 2 luxuries and a resource, seems to me that Washington settled because of 2 luxury resources in range. Geez, the AI really likes luxuries. And plus Washington settled next to a mountain. Kyoto's been settled next to the coast because there's 2 luxuries and any single cattle in range. Yeah, as you can see here, you can see how this AI settler behaves. In one of my games where I warmongered so much, the AI surprisingly didn't even denounce me, you know. Also, and I was their loyal ally or friend, quote unquote. So yeah, that tackles much of AI behavior. In this video, this was poorly scripted, but all of my videos are poorly scripted. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please make sure to like and subscribe, and so guys, bye.